Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back, one and all, to part 17 of our 30 band Royal Rumble extravaganza. Guys, I just do not even know. I don't know if you've decided to literally watch every single video this far. Then I absolutely congratulate you on that front, because I don't even think I'm even going to change the titles on that. I'm just going to leave everything sort of like a vague mystery, as it were, just for people to come in and literally see exactly what's what. It means that just about every experience you're going to have when watching any one of the 30 parts of this Royal Rumble is going to be pretty much a discovery and an adventure for us all, you might say. So with all that being said and done, it's time to see who has made it at number 17. So, if you guys are ready to enjoy yourselves, let's get started. So, entry number 17 is coming in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and activate. Jesus. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was Don't You Tell Me by Band-Maid. You know, that's actually one thing I've never thought to technically question anything about, but we actually saw Band-Maid doing the very first thing since I started listening to Bandmade a few months ago now is the girls actually doing a bit of maid work, i.e. smashing some shit up. That's basically what it is. I mean, did you see the look in Saki's eyes when she just like they flipped over that table, and then there was the look on Akane's face when she was just when they were in that pose. Saki basically had one foot on this guy's back, and Akane was just going, Jesus Christ, that is you could friggin' scare away the dead with a look like that. That is a look of pure terror, mostly because it's so innocent, and also guys, I know fine well that these ladies, I should say, are in their 30s, but you could have fooled me, because they must take such good care of their skin, because I would have immediately have said they look maybe early 20s. Probably something like that, not early 30s. I don't know, but there you are. That's just one of the wonders of the world, isn't it? So where you could just about make yourself look any age in the world. You imagine 7-year-olds can make themselves look like 16. 16-year-olds can make themselves look like 96 with the right amount of basically smoking the equivalent of about like 4,000 cigarettes every 10 minutes. Anyway, what was my point? I swear to God, guys, my psychosis is once again progressively getting worse. In fact, that's just what I also have to point out the part where I love, where they just literally just flipped over the table and just literally just breaking some shit. If anything, Don't You Tell Me is literally the middle class version of Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit, except seemingly a little bit more what's the Japanese translation for? I tell you what, we're gonna do this just because I'm gonna be, this is multicultural, this is we're going to learn a little something here today, guys, even though we are using Google Translate, not exactly the most reliable source in the world, but nevertheless. So 私はなこの家に手数かぶ私は関与あなたのこそかを数はかもしれません. Basically, if my day keeps going this way, I just might break your fucking face tonight, which is it's definitely one of the most iconic lines you could ever get out of a Limp Bizkit song. Because again, Don't You Tell Me is shot basically like Break Stuff, because, well, yeah, they kind of did. And which is very far removed from what Bandmade are actually telling us about. Whether you're clean or dirty, if we peel our skin, okay, maybe I was mistaken. Maybe at heart, Bandmade is literally just like those kids that appeared in Break Stuff, except they became more mature and started doing J metal and decided to become Japanese. It's all the same. You say you kept it, it's all over your face. I'm a better liar than you. What talked here is top secret, not a word to anyone. Better be prepared for your ears, that is. Don't you tell me a secret. Don't you tell me, yeah. Don't you tell me a secret. Can you promise me? There's a very sort of like, what was that? There was also like a song I kind of like wanted to mention. It was like very similar to Don't You. I think it was like what was it? Skater Boy or something like that. Let me just do a little bit more digging, because there's quite a lot I kind of like wanted to talk about in Don't You Tell Me anyway, because there's quite a few Avril Lavigne. Jeez, when did that video come out? Like that must have been like 2006 or something like that. Well, anyway, whatever. That's just a bit of useless digging, but may as well try. Each of us have a secret or two we never like to tell. Your gaze for me is becoming a habit. I think it's about time I should notice it. Is it okay? Not yet. Is it okay now? It's okay now. You can bargain me like that. just a bit more, let's have a bit fun, a little bit more. You could literally almost say it's just like this story about this very strange sort of like love story about two people who openly admit they love each other, but they have to keep it a secret. Maybe, if actually, you know what, with the way that it's shot, maybe this is meant to be like an homage to Romeo and Juliet. Although, I don't know, I'm going to guess possibly an homage, because they didn't technically, as far as I think they're trying to maybe reference Romeo and Juliet, it didn't seem to like transpire in the video, but oh well, again, that's my outlook anyway. One day to connect from dot to dot, we surely do it all over again and over again, until we begin to long for each other in the center of a circle Venn diagram. I'll give Band-Maid credit. I don't think I've ever come across a song where they've used a Venn diagram in a song before. Cool. We could just meet there anytime as I put my finger on my lips. Once this pinky promise is complete, we can't take it back anymore. Not after all this time, so don't you tell me, don't you tell. Yeah, basically, it's literally just two people who keep trying to keep secrets from each other, but they are both admitting but not admitting it at the same time. Although with the amount of times they repeated don't you tell me a secret, you almost get the impression that they haven't actually admitted to anything, and they're almost pre-rehearsing everything they want to say to each other, kind of like in a, I don't know, maybe a Disney musical or something like that. But you know what? That's not bad. And, well, technically I haven't really come across a Band-Maid song I didn't particularly like. It's just, I don't know, maybe Don't You Tell Me was a bit short, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I was just straight up looking for something that maybe was a little bit longer, but, you know what, whatever. We needed something that was, you know, a little bit more laid back, especially after Replica that I did last video, where that was very depressing and dealt with some very real world issues. Don't You Tell Me is a little bit more laid back, a little bit more relaxing, I guess you could say. There's nothing wrong with that. Gotta tell you that right now. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed Don't You Tell Me by Band-Maid. Please make sure to leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys thought of Don't You Tell Me by Band-Maid. Please also make sure to also like and subscribe to get daily notifications when my videos come out. And I hope to love you guys again in the next reaction video. Take care. Bye-bye for now.